Stand up and go. Score. You gotta score now. Score right away. Score. Get it. Score. Come up on top. Come up on top, Armando. Come up on top. That's two. Now get in.
What's up, Professor Grant? My friend Coach JJ. We're here on the mat. We're putting together techniques. We're here one day. We did the one day live on Saturday. We might as well be here. We broke our quarantine and we washed our hands. We cleaned all the equipment. We might as well film as much technique as we can. That way we can be delivering some value over the next few weeks. So we're going to be studying today the collar and sleeve control, collar and sleeve grip, and the different attacks and different value from this grip. This is considered one of the most basic and fundamental grips for a good reason. All right, so let's look at this. So let's start in the closed guard. So I'm going to start down here in the closed guard. The collar and sleeve grip is going to be this one here. All right, we got the same side grip and we got the collar. The collar grip is good because I can break his posture down. The sleeve grip is good because in keeping the sleeve, really I am also controlling both arms. All right. So for example, if he gets both double arm under, if he gets double unders here, I'm in trouble here. Okay. So of course I can control both arms, right? I can control both arms, and he's never going to get to double unders if I have both arms, of course. But I can control one arm. So if he tries to go double unders, he tries to make double unders on me, then he gives to the triangle. All right. So in controlling here the collar and the sleeve, really I'm controlling both arms. All right, so we have a lot of different techniques. You guys already understand some of the basic techniques, right? We have the scissor sweep here. We got some different things here. But we can move to your classic blue plate special. So we can hit the entire blue plate special from this particular grip. What I call the blue plate special is triangle, armbar, and omoplata. All right. Now, the triangle can happen different ways, and the way the triangle is going to happen is it depends on what he's doing here. Now, you see JJ is set up right now to start passing. So when he starts passing, he's digging his elbow in here, and he's actually not allowing me to get my knee across the chest, right? If he wasn't digging this elbow in here, I can move here across the chest. And now he's going to have a hard time pushing this arm down, or excuse me, this leg down. Right? But if I have here and he starts pushing that leg down, if he manages to push that leg down, I'm in trouble here. So I don't want that to happen at all. So when he starts driving here, I'm going to hip escape and I'm going to bring on top of his bicep here. Now I'm going to push and break that grip, and now I'm going to pull him in, pull everything in, and I'm going to swing to catch my triangle. Now you see this is already super tight. I already pulled his arm all the way across. If I need to tighten it up, I can grab my shin. I can go underneath the leg to change the angle, squeeze, and get that triangle. All right, let's look at that again. I'm not going to show again and again and again, because if you want to see it again, you can just rewind the film and look at it again. That's the beauty of film. Right, so again, we're here. He's like this. I'm going to hip escape. First, move my hips, come over the top, and come in front of the arm. Break this one here, and now I'm going to pull him in. So having this collar again allows you to break that posture, pull his posture in, and I'm also going to move my hips. You notice I'm facing this way, like this. As I move, I'm going to move my hips. Okay, I've already pulled his arm across. This thing is already crazy tight. I can finish it here, regular. I can grab the shin, go underneath the leg here, and finish it out. All right, now he might not be pushing like that. I might be able to get in like this, in which case I can put my feet on his hips and I can start attacking and have my foot on his bicep. Same thing, pull him in, and we got the triangle. You see that? All right. Now, the other pieces of the blue plate special are the armbar, of course. Now, armbar we can do kind of white belt style. White belt style, you're going to step on the hip, move, come over the top, and get that. Okay, that's white belt style. Okay, black belt style, just gonna slide right to it. Okay, just gonna climb right up and get right to it. Okay, both are good, both have their virtues. Right, when you're going here, you're gonna keep it nice and pinch. You see, I don't just like step like this. I'm gonna step and I'm gonna pinch. So I'm gonna kind of like lock, pinch it all. So even if I didn't have a grip, get out of there. Right? There's no getting out of there, right? So it's not my grip that's keeping them in the mix. It's really my legs. And then swing my legs over grab the wrist. You guys already know the thumb has to point away from me, and get that. All right. Now the other piece will be the omoplata. So the omoplata, you're gonna kind of fight for it, right? Sometimes I'll give a push here like this, and then I'll come back to here. Now JJ kind of gave that to me, all right? But what you're looking to do is kind of drive your leg into his armpit, right? So I'm trying to drive my leg into his armpit and catch it. Right away when I catch it, I'm reaching over the top. I like to have this grip over here. I like to have this collar grip over here. Secure the position. And then from here I'll hip escape, pull him down, and get that. Omoplata. All right. So watching that again. Again, you can kind of be playing here this way, you know, moving this way or pushing him off balance, and then get underneath his armpit for that one. Now he's going to be trying to jump over you and do all kinds of monkey business, so you better be reaching over here as quick as you can, get on top of his back. Now you're going to push your legs forward, drive your legs forward, and driving his shoulder into the mat. Catch this control. I like this control here. This control's here if the guy's wearing clothes, right? If the guy's wearing a t-shirt, this control's here. Hip escape, put him down. Then we're gonna bring, it's just like a Kimura, it's the exact same mechanics as a Kimura. You're taking his hand to the back of his head. You just are doing it with your legs. So what I gotta do is I'm gonna lean forward and I'm gonna get up on my feet here. So I'm gonna get up on my feet and get that tap. All right? All right. So that's the Blue Plate Special from the collar sleeve grip from the close guard. So this next video we're going to do is we're going to deal with the same grip, but the person standing up. How you guys doing? Professor Grant, Coach JJ. We're talking today more about the collar sleeve control and different attacks from there. Our last video we were talking about the basic Blue Plate Special there, the omoplata, armbar, triangle, and today we're going to talk about more advanced techniques from this here. All right, so let's look at this. So now it's all well and good if the guy is in your closed guard, but if the guy stands up, he starts standing up. Now we have to deal with this. Okay, sometimes go ahead, go back to closed guard there, right? Sometimes, you know, the guy stands up. I'm going to keep grip. Yeah, go ahead. You know, so the guy stands up here like this. You better not let go of your legs unless you have a plan. Okay, don't be like, okay, here we go. You know what I mean? Because he's gone. He's gonna wreck you. He's gonna pass your guard. So if someone stands in your guard, you keep locked up until you have the grip that you want, whatever it be. Okay, but right now we're studying this, so let's keep this. So you have this, and we better move to some sort of control. So one control is you can literally move to like, it looks like a scissor guard. Looks like a scissor sweep, right? So I want to put my shin across his stomach, and I want to start kind of working here, keeping this here, okay? If you just like this, now he's going to start to go underneath there, and he's in, all right? That's not good. Or if you're kind of lazy here, he can push this down, and now we're in the position that we were studying a few weeks ago, all right? So one thing I like to do is here. So my leg is hooking him here, and you can start to make De La Riva hook here, and we're ready to go. Another situation is you can have your foot on the hip here. I like that because you're keeping him at a good distance, and you can see how you can make him step. You can push him off balance. I like that too. Also, you can have your foot on his bicep. Okay, fighting here and looking here. All right. Another situation that can happen here is we can move to a lasso. All right. And you know, I like this collar sleeve grip again because I'm breaking his posture, and I still have him pretty well here, right? So I like to, you can go from here, from De La Riva, pretty quickly to lasso. Okay, you can go a nice deep lasso. You can kind of be like a little shallow lasso, but either which way. All right. So we can go back to our Blue Plate Special here. Okay, so I can be working for a Blue Plate Special. You can put your foot here on the hip, here like this. You can work and put your foot here on the bicep, and then we can lift your hips as we go to get the triangle. And you notice I drag his arm all the way across, and then I'm in, right? I've got the triangle, I've got the grip, and we're in, all right? So that's definitely an option. You can move, of course, to omoplata, right? You can have here, give him a little push, and move to omoplata. Same thing, you're gonna push your legs forward, driving his shoulder down, catching here, hip escape, and sit up to make his hand touch the back of his head, and get him. All right, from here. So I've always had a hard time, you know, officially, right? You should be able to kind of like get to armbar here. I see that, yeah, sure. But I have a hard time doing that. In real time, what I like to do is just go triangle. I set the triangle, and then I'll just go armbar off the triangle. That's how I like to do armbar from here. If the guy's standing up, that's just how I end up doing it, all right? So again there, you got the basics, right? You're a blue plate special, same thing from this collar sleeve grip, all right? So a lot of times I don't like grip switching, right? Of course you can start grip switching here. You can switch to De La Riva control, that's cool. But you switch to De La Riva control, now you've let go of his leg or his arms, right? Now he's got both arms available. So we might as well keep this grip. I'll send you, okay? So another technique we can have here is we can have the Tominaga. So we can send them right over the top of us, all right? So there's different things, different ways you can do it. You can leave this foot here on the De La Riva. You can use this foot also to elevate him. So I'm going to pull him. I'm going to kind of like pull him into me. I'm going to kind of like load him up, and then I'm going to dump him and come up on top. You can do nice and fancy and get that knee on belly like I did. That's just fine. Now we have knee on belly with a collar grip, and we're getting chokes, all of that. That's fine. Look at that again there. So again, we have this foot here, still De La Riva. We have this here. I'm going to load him up. So I'm going to pull him into me and then elevate him. So this foot here is on his hips. So that's going to help to send him. Now, if I send him this way, he's got this hand to make the post. I don't want to send him that way. I want to send him towards the hand that I have trapped. So I've got this hand trapped, so I'm going to send him over this shoulder. Now the person in JJ's position, if he's a jiu-jitsu fighter, he should be tucking and rolling. All right? If he's not a jiu-jitsu fighter and he spikes one on his head, well, too bad for him. So, so we're going to pick him up. It's pretty easy, right? Look how much I can elevate him. I can do pretty easy, right? So I'm going to load him up, pick him up, and put him down. Sometimes, you know, you might go to the mount. That's fine. You can be windshield wiper and end up knee on belly. All that is good. Now, alternatively, we can also have both feet on the hips. Right? This is a powerful control right here for sure, for sure. So I can, same exact thing, you can give a little push and pull here, and again, we can load him up, elevate him, woo, and coming up on top. All right. When we come up on top, of course, we have this arm as well, so we can step over and have that arm bar if we want that arm bar. Now, another one we have, we nicknamed it the Tominaga, is we're just going to dump them to the side here. Okay? So you can just kind of dump them to the side here. It has a similar elements, similar ingredients as a scissor sweep. But it's kind of like a little combination between the scissor sweep and the Tominaga. It probably has an official name in Japanese, probably, but whatever. Right? So I'm just going to put them here. Right, so I'll still elevate him, you know, but I'll just put him here, and put him down, and you know, choke him, all that. All right. So those are some good options right there for when the person stands up. You've got the collar sleeve control, and you can keep on attacking. All right. Look forward to the next video. We're gonna have. What's up, friends? How you guys doing? Professor Grant, my friend Coach JJ in the house. So we're talking more about some techniques from the collar sleeve control. All right. We're going to be shooting cleaning videos today too. I got my cleaners coming in. We're cleaning this dojo, shooting some film, hoping to get back on the mat as soon as we can. All right, all right, all right. So we got the collar sleeve grip here. He stands up. Okay. We talked about, right, you got to have control. You can move to like a scissor type of control. You can move to a De La Riva control. You can have your foot on the hip, right? We're talking about the Tominaga techniques, all of this, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to elevate him to get the techniques that we want, right? Again, we can elevate him with this, right? Or you can have here, Okay, so we're gonna do from here, right? So we're gonna elevate him, we're gonna pick him up, and we're gonna catch him. All right, and then we got him with the triangle. You guys know how to hit triangles, all right? So this kind of goes back to the theory of getting your partner disoriented, get him all messed up. And when your partner is disoriented and messed up, it's much easier to get your techniques on them. Having someone put their feet in the air, getting them lifted up, gets them disoriented. They start panicking, right? So you can pick them up, they start freaking out, and then we catch them. All right, you can move from the triangle to the arm bar pretty easily, and you've got it. All right. Now, another technique that we can use here is we can use the helicopter arm bar. So look at this one here. I'm going to pick him up, we're going to roll him over, and catch him. All right, let's try that again. Wasn't perfect, I was trying to be too gentle. All right, so again, we're going to have him here. I'm going to pick him up, I'm going to roll him over, and catch him. Now, with this arm bar, I'm pulling him in, I'm keeping him close to me with this collar grip. I'm keeping his shoulder close to my pelvis, and I've already got the arm. So let's try to break that down in slow motion. When I pick him up with this helicopter arm bar, I've got both my feet on his hips. To get him spinning, I'm going to push with my one leg here. So watch the slow motion. So I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to push with my right leg. You see how that gets him spinning and drops him over. Right? And then you see how my hand is already right in place on his wrist. I'm using this collar to pull his shoulder close to my pelvis and finish the arm bar. Right? Watch that one more time there. So I've already got this here. So look at my hand here. So mid-flight, I go from here to here, right? So it's already like, I've already got it. Okay, so we go to here. I'm gonna bring him up, spin him, boom, and I've got him. Keep him nice and contained. It looks fancy, but it's really useful. You'll be able to get it for sure. Even if you don't get it perfect, maybe he lands on his knee, maybe you kind of get it halfway, we can still catch it, right? I'm still using this collar to keep him pulled in towards my pelvis, and I've got him. Again, keeping with the theme of you get him disoriented, you get him flying through the air, he's a lot easier to get. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy. Practice safe, be safe, stay indoors, stay inside, keep this quarantine tight. That way we can get back to training as soon as we can. All right, talk soon, bye.